What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? We are back, and it is our NFL Super Bowl special. That's right. This week, folks, is the big game. The weekend that is a national holiday for sports fans. If you're still into the NFL, you know, there's a few that are out there still in the NFL, and then there's quite a bit that are not into the NFL anymore. So, anyway, for those of you that are still into the NFL, this is a big holiday weekend. Some of you will be calling in sick on Monday. Nobody in the school district, though. We don't do that. And let me tell you, at this point, it's nearly impossible for me to do it anyway. So, all right. How's everybody doing? Coach Cole out here for you, getting ready for the wonderful Sports Frenzy edition. Hope you guys enjoyed the show last week. Have had a great week so far. Definitely been a busy one for me, as most of you would know, with all the sickness and stuff going around. I'm getting better, slowly but surely. I'm getting there. Still have some drinks tonight, though, to keep the old voice refreshed. So, in good shape that way. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good this week. And as always, before we get into the show, we have the recap part of the show. So let's go ahead and start recapping last week's events and games for you guys. My friends over there at Laura Haviland, sorry I got the sheets back to you so late this week, but due to illness in the family, no way I could get the sheets back to you any sooner, so I hope it didn't screw you guys up too badly over there. All right, recap part of the show. This is Season 8, Episode 15, last week's games for you guys. Starting off with boys varsity basketball, we had Napoleon getting the win over the Addison Panthers, 53-34. Whiteford taking it to Britton Deerfield, 62-36. Clinton Redskins getting a big win, 82-56 over Whitmore Lake. Lenawee Christian getting the win, 63-43 over Jones Leadership Academy. Morenci Bulldogs getting the win over Madison, 50-41. Your first 3-point bonus game last week had Sand Creek falling to Summerfield in overtime, 68-62. All right, moving into the ladies' varsity basketball for you guys. These were Friday night games. Blissfield getting it done. Blissfield girls getting it done against Dundee, 46-29. Onstead beating Columbia Central, 64-54. Those were the only two games I had for you this week for the women. For that past last week. Moving on to men's college basketball. MSU getting the win over Wisconsin, 76-61. Western Michigan getting it done against Northern Illinois, 79-72. Your NBA games that we had on here for the week. The Detroit Pistons falling to Oklahoma City Thunder, 121-108. And the Boston Celtics falling to the Golden State Warriors, 109-105. Minor league hockey action. Grand Rapids Griffins get the win against the Ice Hogs, 4-1. And the Toledo Walleye get it done against the Brampton Beasts, 2-1. college hockey. This was your second 3-point bonus game. That team down below, I will not mention their name, getting it done against Michigan, 4-0. Boo. And Western Michigan falling to Omaha, 6-2 in college hockey. But Adrian Bulldogs hockey coming on stronger than ever, getting a big win against St. Nobert's, 7-1. Moving into National Lacrosse League action, we have the Toronto Rock taking it to the Blackhawks, 21-9. No, that was not a typo, folks. It was 21-9 was your final score there. And then we have the what a rush, getting it done against the Roughnecks, 13-12 in OT, overtime. Anybody get to see the wrestling pay-per-views? I thought they were actually, well, I'm not both of them were very good. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot your last, I forgot the last, I had it crimped up there in the little corner. Your last lacrosse game. The Georgia Swarm getting it done against the Vancouver Stealth, 16-12, your final score there. Now on to WWE's wrestling pay-per-views. First one was NXT TakeOver, and that was live Saturday night. Pretty good pay-per-view. I actually really enjoyed what I heard and saw of it, and some good matches. NXT not disappointing their fans. Continues to be the better wrestling program at the moment as far as I'm concerned. But we had Andretti keeping his title belt in our match that was on here against Johnny Gargano. And our Gargano got attacked by his former tag team partner, which is not a huge surprise. But that was after the match was over, so... And in our next match, Aleister Black, in what was my favorite match of the night, against Adam Cole. This was a hardcore match, and it no holds barred, and it met every expectation I had for it. Did some amazing things that you don't see in the actual regular WWE action right now. Good stuff. Very happy with that match. And then we had the following night, Sunday night, we had the WWE Royal Rumble. This one, folks, was a disappointment for me. Not very good. The men's Royal Rumble this year, I thought, for no better word, sucked. Wasn't all that spectacular. Yeah, they had a few cool people come out, but as far as the matches go, and as far as who came out, the style of the wrestling and everything, it was terrible. But your two matches that you had on here, for your matches on here, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. AJ Styles beats both guys and retains his title. But what's up next for AJ Styles? Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble and has said he will take on AJ Styles for his title. So that's going to be whatever, I think that's at WrestleMania, that's going to be one heck of a match. In the three-way dance for the championship, you had Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman and Kane. This match wasn't too bad. I mean, it was better than I expected it to be. But in the end, Brock Lesnar kept his title and is still your WWE champion. All right, guys. That does it for the recap part of the show. Let's get into I found this on online. I'm not sure if they'll try and edit it or not, but it is the NFL theme song remix version by Trap. Trap remix version. Giving you props on Sports Frenzy for your remix of the NFL theme song. And very cool version. I like it. But let's shut it off before I get busted for copyright infringement, because what they'll tend to do is they'll go edit us on that stuff. So they used to do it to me and Jamie all the time. We'd play something and they'd cut the music out so you can't hear it. So, but I'm giving props to the artist, so hopefully everything will be cool with that. But we are breaking into, it's Season 8, Episode 16, and this is your Super Bowl weekend. Lots of gaming action happening this weekend as well. I got a few different games on here for you this week. Let's start off right away, jumping in with our I'm sorry, I screwed that up already. Not our NFL action. Jumping in with our boys' high school basketball action. In our first game of the week, there's my pen. As well prepared as I always am, folks. Excuse me as I dig a pen out of my bag here. Can't keep track of my own records if I don't have my pen. All right. First game of the week. We have the 5 wins and 6 losses. I'm sorry, 5 wins, 8 losses. Get my eyes checked here. The Britton Deerfield boys. They're on the road this week, traveling to the 7 wins and 3 losses Summerfield. I gotta go with Summerfield. All right, our second game of the week, folks. Jumping right into it right away. This is your first 3-point bonus game. Get ready to sing it with me. Come on, Travis, are you ready over there? Get ready. 1, 2, 3. It's your first 3-point bonus game. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody, now sing it with me. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. Not bad for a siney, congested mess that I am. All right. We have the 5 wins and 6 losses. Chelsea stomping into... You guys ready? You guys ready? You ready for this? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. The 6 wins and 7 losses. Let me hear it. Adrian! Come on, Paulson's room. Get loud. Make some noise. Make some noise. Let me hear it from my Adrian audience. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Raise them up, raise them up. Get loud. Show you're proud. That's right. Folks, my friends over there in Adrian, this week I am with you. I have got Adrian for the win. Let's go, Adrian. That was terrible. Let's try that again. We'll do a chant. You guys ready? Let's go, Adrian. Let's go, Adrian. Let's go, Adrian. Get the win. Excuse me. Testing the voice a little bit there. Next game we have for you. Continuing on with, I forgot to mention, unless otherwise stated, these are 7 p.m. games. And our next game has the 3 wins and 10 losses. The Morenci Bulldogs. They're on the road, traveling to one of my schools I have family at. And I have a future football player over there. The Clinton Redskins. 5 wins and 7 losses. I've got the Redskins for the win. Let's go. All right, some news. This next game coming up. Got some news in on this one just before going live here. So I'll update you here in a minute. But talked with I talked with Coach Boring today for Sand Creek. Sand Creek has 7 wins and 4 losses. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to the 0 wins and 11 losses Madison, but I have an update on an injury report from Madison from my friend Janika over at Trenton Hills. Her son is back playing. This will be his first game back at Madison. So watch out, Coach Boring. Might have your hands full over there. They might show some improvement. So we have the Sand Creek has 7 wins, 4 losses. Madison has 0 wins and 11 losses. Out of respect for both teams and people that I know and like on both sides, I'm going to defer this game and not pick a winner here. So we'll see what happens over there for that game. Janika will be keeping her fingers crossed and probably holding her breath half the game to make sure her son doesn't get injured. But once he gets that first one out of the way, Janika, it'll be a lot better. You'll be able to breathe easy again and you'll feel a lot better, trust me. That's how it goes. Of course, this isn't your first injury. You've been through this a few times, so you know what I'm talking about. All right, next up, we have, continuing on with boys high school basketball, I have the 12 wins and 2 losses, Hillsdale, red hot Hillsdale. And they're traveling to the former Sports Frenzy studio area, Onstead, who has 7 wins and 6 losses. I got to go Hillsdale for the win on this one. Hillsdale's smoking hot over there. Our last boys high school basketball game of the week has the 0 wins, 12 losses Blissfield. Boys basketball team not doing so hot. And unfortunately, they are traveling on the road, so they won't even have any home support for this one, to the Columbia Central Golden Eagles. Have I ever mentioned that I'm an honorary member of the football team? Got a jersey and hat and everything to show for it? I am. For those of you who haven't heard that a million times and don't know. I got the 4 wins and 6 losses. Columbia Central Eagles for the win. Next up, we're moving into our ladies varsity basketball. And 2 out of our 3 games for this schedule are 7 o'clock games. Our first game for the ladies, we have the 3 wins and 8 losses. Adrian, once again. All right, this gives you another opportunity, Paulson's Room, to cheer it up again. Let's go. Let me hear you, loud and proud. You guys got it. Let me hear you. There you go. There you go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I think you can do just a little bit better than that, because they can't hear you in the hallways or the parking lot yet. So let me hear you one more time. That was pretty good. That was much, much better. Good job, guys. Good job. So this is our ladies team. They have 3 wins and 8 losses. But they're on the road this week. I got to tell you, Adrian girls, this does not look pretty for you guys. You're traveling to Chelsea. According to my records, Chelsea has only lost 1 game. Chelsea has 11 wins and 1 loss. It's going to be a terrible, terrible battle for Adrian. Hopefully they can keep it respectful over there. And hopefully you guys don't hate me for this. Don't throw things at me. Don't do it. I've got to go Chelsea for the win for the ladies. I know. I'm getting booed right now. I picked the guys this week, though. 1/2 of the dual action. I got you guys on there. Standing up for you a little bit. This next game, we have Whiteford in action. 10 wins and 4 losses, Whiteford. And they are traveling. They're on the road this week traveling to Morenci. Morenci girls. This is also a 7 p.m. game. Morenci has 10 wins and 4 losses. Whiteford has some pretty darn good teams. I think I'm going to go with Whiteford for the win. And we have one more ladies varsity basketball game for you guys this week. And this is actually a... Oh, I'm sorry, I screwed this. I thought this was a... I thought they were playing earlier, but they are not. This is a 7 p.m. game as well. So all 3 of your games this week are 7 p.m. Let's see. We have the 7 wins and 6 losses Tecumseh. And they are traveling to the 2 wins and 12 losses Lincoln. I think I'm going with the Tecumseh ladies for the win. All right, that was your final high school games this week. Moving into men's NCAA or men's college basketball action. Our first game of the week, we have... Let me double check something here real quick. Oh, that's right. I did do that differently. All right. Oh, we got Jamie Rose weighing in on the Facebook Live page. Let's take a minute to see what he has to say. Yes, Rose. So Jamie is saying Michigan isn't in the Super Bowl, Tim, and laughing, but Tom Brady is. So it's like Michigan's in the Super Bowl. I'll allow it. Go Blue as always. So Jamie Rose, who is my brother and knows me quite well, knows that this is to support Tom Brady and Michigan all the time anyway, so go Blue. But we'll get into that in a few minutes when we're talking Super Bowl news. So right now we're jumping into men's college basketball action. And oh my, our first game happens to be the 14 wins and 11 losses Minnesota. Yes, they do, Rose. They are traveling to, are you guys ready for this? The number, as of the taping of this show, the number 25th ranked, the world's greatest college team ever. That's right. The 11 wins and 6 losses. Go Blue, go Blue, go Blue. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue. This game is being played Saturday, 2:30 p.m., and you can watch it on Fox. And I just might do that. Go Blue. I've got the Go Blue boys. Hail to the victors. Should we do that one more time? Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue. This other college game I got on here for you guys. We have a few Alabama fans in the family. So we got some Bama for you this week. We have the 14 wins and 11 losses. Alabama. And they are on the road traveling to the 20th ranked Florida, who have 15 wins and 6 losses. This game is being played Saturday at 4 p.m. And, well, hey, we got another viewer on our up and watching right now on the live Sports Frenzy show. It must be former Sports Frenzy people night, because it is my former editor-in-chief, Isaac Cole, who also happens to be my son. Hello, Isaac. Welcome to the live show on Facebook. Thank you for your support, kiddo. All right, we got the 14 and 11 Alabama playing the 20th ranked Florida, who is 15 wins, 6 losses. What do we got going on here, Jamie Rose? Jamie Rose voicing in. We going to Alabama on Ike's private jet. Vacation, baby. Well, Isaac hasn't quite got his private jet yet, so... And Rose, I don't know if I can get you a pass on the private jet until you return to the show. Oh. All right, I am going with, this is going to be Coach Cole's upset special of the week. Because I am giving the win. I'm going with the win to Alabama. Hey, we have Janika weighing in on the live show right now, too. Janika, you're a little late. I already talked about your son on the show, so. But welcome to the show anyway. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate everybody on our live audience and our support as far as everything else goes, too, for the non-live version of the show. Thank you and love you guys all. It's good to see some interaction on here tonight, especially for our Super Bowl special. What's going to make it special? I don't know yet. We'll figure that out in a little bit. Continuing on with men's college basketball action for you guys. We have the Georgetown Hoyas. Probably totally butchered that name. Hey, Wendy's joining the show. Welcome to the show, Wendy. And no, I can't see into your house. But welcome to the show. All kinds of people joining us on Facebook Live tonight. Cool. Anyway, our next game up, we have Georgetown Hoyas. We have 13 wins and 11 losses. And they are traveling to just one of my dorkiness schools that I had on here. They're not even a dorky school. It just has something it was more with my comic book obsession. Excuse me. But they are eighth ranked in the nation, so they're not bad. The, as I call them, the Charles Xavier team. They have 19 wins, 3 losses. This game will be played Saturday, 6 p.m. on CBS. That's CBS Sports. That's not me just saying the S twice. It's not a typo. There are 2 S's there. CBS Sports Channel. Excuse me. I've got Xavier for the win. All right, moving into some home territory right here in good old Adrian, Michigan. We have the 9 wins and 10 losses Trine. And they are traveling to, that's right, Adrian, to play the Bulldogs, who have 14 wins and 5 losses, doing really good this year. This game is this game starts 3 p.m. Saturday. I'm sure tickets are still available, so get on down there and support your Adrian team. Go Bulldogs! Next up, we have Siena Heights. And they have 10 wins and 4 losses. Or, I'm sorry, try this again. 10 wins and 14 losses. They are traveling to Lord's College. They have 10 wins and 14 losses. 10 wins and 14 losses. And guys, I haven't had one of these in a while, but I'm calling this your that's right. It's your Squeaker Game of the Week. Squeaker Game of the Week. Squeaker Game of the Week. Because these guys have such close records. Well, identical records, really. Did I say this game was Saturday at 3 p.m. also? I think it's going to be a very close game. But in the end, I'm going to stay with our local team and say Siena Heights can pull off the win. And finally, your last men's college basketball game of the week. We have the red hot 18 wins and 4 losses Adrian College. They're on the road, traveling and playing against Malone. Malone University, who has 15 wins and 8 losses. This is a Saturday game at 1 p.m. I've got to give the win to Hillsdale College. Go Hillsdale. All right, next up for you guys, we're moving into women's college basketball action. And we come back to Adrian once again. This may sound like a repeat game, but it is not. This is your women's division now. We have the 8 wins and 10 losses. Adrian Bulldogs. They're traveling to Trine, who has 19 wins and 2 losses. This game is 3 p.m. on Saturday. I gotta go with Trine. Their record, man, they've only lost 2 games. A very good team, it looks like. And it's Trine. This game's also gonna sound like a repeat to you guys, but it is not. Siena Heights. 14 wins, 12 losses. They're on the road, traveling to Lourdes College again, who have 8 wins and 15 losses. This is a 1 p.m. game Saturday. I got to go with Siena Heights. I think they can get the win. Siena Heights ladies getting the win there. And your final ladies college game this week, we have the 13 wins, 7 losses, Hillsdale College. This may sound like a repeat game as well, but some nights the women's and boys, they all play together, so play at the same teams. We got Malone University, again, 9 wins and 11 losses. The ladies are playing Saturday at 11 p.m. I've got to go Hillsdale for the win on that one. Moving into some people's favorite sports. Got some college action for you guys. Minor league college action is what we're starting off with this week. With your defending champions, the Grand Rapid Griffins. They have 17 wins, 17 losses, 1 overtime loss. I like this logo because it has their new logo and their old logo on there. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to the Lake Erie Monsters, who have 13 wins, 22 losses, 4 overtime losses. This is a Friday game at 7 p.m. I am not giving up on them. I've got the Grand Rapid Griffins. Continuing on with minor league hockey action, we have the 19 wins, 19 losses, 2 overtime losses. The Indy Fuel, they're on the road. They are traveling down to Toledo to play the Toledo Walleye. Toledo has 27 wins, 12 losses, 2 overtime losses. Toledo are red hot this year. This is a Friday game, 7 p.m. I've got to go with the Toledo Walleye for the win. All right, we got the not looking super great this year, but will always be our team, the Detroit Red Wings. Let's go, Red Wings. Let's go, Red Wings. Let's go, Red Wings. Fire it up. The Red Wings have 19 wins and 21 losses and 8 overtime losses. Wow. That's 8 overtime losses. That's crazy. And they are traveling to and playing the Hurricane. Hurricane have 22 wins, 19 losses, 8 overtime losses. This is a 7 p.m. game, and you can watch this on FSD. And you know who we're going for. Let's go, Red Wings! Let's go, Red Wings! Let's go, Red Wings! College hockey action for you guys. That's right. Moving into some college action. We have the Adrian Bulldogs, who are ranked #1 in various polls. 17 wins and 4 losses. They are on the road this week, traveling to Lake Forest, who has 11 wins, 9 losses, 1 overtime loss. This is a Friday game, 5 p.m. I'm going with Adrian for the win. College hockey action continues with the 13 wins, 12 losses, 4 overtime losses. Wisconsin. And of course, they are traveling to and playing against the world's greatest college team. That's right, I'm talking about those boys in blue. The 12 wins, 12 losses, 2 overtime losses. Let's go blue! Let's go blue! Let's go blue! Hail to the victors! Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue! Michigan has... Oh, I'm sorry, I told you that. Michigan has 12 wins, 12 losses, 2 overtime losses. This game is, the puck drops at 7:30 p.m. Go blue. And your final hockey game of the week, we have the Western Michigan boys. 13 wins, 11 losses, 1 overtime loss. And they are traveling to the 9 wins, 12 losses, 3 overtime losses, Milan. This game is a Friday night game at 7 p.m. I got Western Michigan for the win. All right, coming up in just a moment. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for some football? Again, the remixed version of the NFL theme brought to you by Trap Remix. And looks like they do some various remixes of various different songs. Just go out and type in Trap Remix, and I think, it's Trap Music Now. Look for Trap Music Now. And because I don't own any of this music I just played. So it's going to look really goofy on video if they edit that out on YouTube, which YouTube could possibly do. They've been known for doing. And if they decide to edit that, my dancing is going to be like with no music, so that should prove real interesting. All right, guys, before we jump into the NFL Super Bowl, I wanted to pull up a few Super Bowl. Let's see if I could... make our Super Bowl party a little more interesting. Super Bowl facts. Let's get some Super Bowl facts out for you guys here tonight. We're going to do this one. Let's look at this one. 10 weird but true Super Bowl facts. Let's see if you guys are familiar with any of these. Yeah, that one looks a little... Nothing on there looks that good. Let's try this again. Guess I should have had this prepped for you guys instead of trying to do it on the fly here. But we used to be able to do things on the fly because one of us would continue talking while the other looked up facts. Super Bowl facts. That's what it gives me. Super Bowl history. Again, not what I wanted. Huh. Well, all right then. That wasn't very much fun. It's not giving me much of anything at all. So I just wasted a bunch of time right there. But let's do this. So your Super Bowl game this week is your second 3-point bonus game. So let's start off with that first. Three points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. All right, guys, and due to the Super Bowl, I'm going to call it that there will be, I won't have sheets done by Monday. So again, I apologize for that, but when we have later games like this, it goes later. So I probably won't have your guys' sheets done again, Laura Haviland, until Tuesday morning. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. All right. I was trying to see if I could find any more quick facts for you guys on the Super Bowl, but not getting much of anything here, so I'm going to do this. Your Super Bowl game this year, for those who haven't figured it out yet, are the Eagles taking on the New England Patriots. Now, for me, growing up as a kid, my great Aunt Millie lived in Philadelphia, and my grandma lived down there with her for a while. So Philly used to be one of my favorite other teams. But moving over to the Patriots end of things, being the Michigan man that I am a huge Tom Brady fan. It is being said that someday, somewhere in life, that it is being rumored that Tom Brady will eventually take over as the head football coach of Michigan. So, so that's your other team. So we have the Eagles playing the New England Patriots. To stop my mumbling here, I'm trying to get up some information for you guys here while I'm doing that too. But I'm going with the New England Patriots for the win. Huge Tom Brady fan. I'm not sure why there's so much hate on for Tom Brady these days. But I still like the guy. He's a Michigan man. So, yeah, I got them winning the Super Bowl. Going with Tom Brady. Plus, for the Eagles, the coach I really like that played for the Eagles, Coach Andy Reid, is no longer with them. He's with Kansas City now. So, there you go. This went from a great, what was going to be me adding Super Bowl facts and stuff, to my computer's giving me problems. So, what we're going to do from here, that is your last game of the week. I got the New England Patriots for the win. I'm going to grab a quick drink here. And we are going to go to the Sports Frenzy page and get you some news this week. I guess I should do this. I'm looking at my picture and I didn't show these to you guys. Philadelphia Eagles, New England Patriots. Got the Patriots for the win. And now we can go to the Sports Frenzy page for all things sports. And you can always log on to the Sports Frenzy page yourselves and get more details on these stories. We also have the Twitter feed at Sports Frenzy 1, where I post quite often stuff or retweet stuff from what's going on around NFL, not just the NFL, but sports in general. So those are our two big reach outs right there. And let's go into some details here. Welcoming home Roy Roundtree. He's joining the coaching staff at Michigan. You can find more details on that story on our page. Give me a second, just lost it. Technical difficulties, gotta love them. If you're a Jimmy Fallon fan, Jimmy Fallon had puppies on the show this week. He always releases the puppies to two bowls for the two Super Bowl teams, and they decide who is going to win the Super Bowl by how many of them go to which bowl. They had the Patriots winning. They went to the biggest bowl, or that bowl with all of them eating it. Excuse me. It appears NFL Thursday Night Football games are headed for Fox Network for the next 5 seasons. Fox has signed a deal taking on the Thursday night games. So, interesting move. Congratulations goes out to Boston Celtic Terry Rozier for his historic performance in his first NBA game. Oh, big announcement this week coming from Vince McMahon of WWE fame. He is bringing back the XFL in 2020. Yes, the XFL, he hopes will compete with the loss of NFL and people that are turning away from the NFL. He hopes to bring back some stuff and make this league good again. Now, some of you are way too young to remember this, but way back in 2001, I believe it was, Vince McMahon started the XFL Football League, and it became a mockery and a joke of its former self. Only lasted for one season and was gone. Well, he wants to bring it back, and he wants to bring it back better than ever. So stay tuned to the Sports Frenzy page and news and updates. And we'll be following the formation of the XFL. Going to trade hats for just a second. We didn't have one of their games on our schedule this week, but we do have interesting news about your Detroit basketball. That's right. Detroit basketball has acquired forward Blake Griffin. Now, I wasn't real happy or excited about this because, I don't know, I thought, to me, the Pistons have some good team chemistry and they were losing games still, but they were forming as a team without what you would call a true superstar. Well, the Pistons have signed him. And he said he's really happy to be here. He wants to play for a team that wants him. And he wants to play for a team that he, quote unquote, can make better. That's what I don't like. He can make better? Please. You're one man. Get off your high horse and your ego trip, dude. It's not all about you. It's about the team in general. And so I'm hoping... In my opinion, I don't know if fans are happy about this. I'm not 100% happy about this, but we shall see. Hopefully he doesn't come in and just... I don't know. There's too many guys who think they're all that and more anymore. Me, I do not like that kind of attitude at all. So I'm hopeful that the Pistons will still find their true team chemistry without just the efforts of Blake Griffin. End rant on that. ESPN has announced their 2018 college lacrosse schedule. Yes, college lacrosse. You guys, if you don't know much about lacrosse, you need to check it out. It's a very fun, cool sport. And the only team around here that even does lacrosse locally, this isn't even a college, would be Tecumseh. And my son used to play on the lacrosse team. So if you ever want to see local team in our area do it, check out. You can check out. I'm pretty sure Adrian College has a lacrosse team. You can check them out there. But if you're looking for something a little smaller base, a little more local, check out Tecumseh, and they play at their football field. So. Alex Smith is no longer a Kansas City Chief. He was traded, and gosh, who was he even traded to? Let me look it up because I don't even remember. Give me a second to dial this up here. Where was he traded to? Boy, this thing is loading slow tonight. I'll get that report for you guys in just a minute. Breaking news out of Cleveland. Kevin Love has a broken left hand and will be out 6 to 8 weeks. WWE trying to seriously revive 205 Wrestling, sending guys there that they can do different things with. And they've hired a new general manager for the show, Mr. Spud. Or Mr. Rockstar Spud is what I meant to say. Who is going by Drake Maverick now, but the crowd was actually chanting Rockstar Spud, so yeah. Should be interesting to see how he pulls that off. C. Patterson reveals his new Michigan number for playing at Michigan. He's going with number 2. The iconic Heisman-worthy number 2. We'll see how that works out for him. Okay, Alex Smith got traded to the Redskins. So there you go. Redskins. Interesting one here. Nebraska wide receiver says he's leaving to join the Army, and he had 1 year of eligibility left. So shout out to him and congratulations for deciding to serve your country. We're still very proud of you, so good job. Coach John Beilein has been voted the cleanest coach in college basketball. You can follow that story on our Facebook page. Being the classy man that he is, Tobias Harris posts a fond farewell to Detroit fans as he is traded. He was part of the trade agreement to get Blake Griffin here. Kevin Harvick and some of the other NASCAR racers reaching out and saying there needs to be changes in NASCAR. Kevin Harvick saying there needs to be a rotation of the championship race. I don't think we should go to the Homestead in Miami every year. It is a great racetrack, but it isn't all about the racetrack. It's about the event. So some of the guys have been talking about wanting to see things changed, and he's one of them. So I posted a video, guys, on the Facebook page. You can check it out for yourself. I am flabbergasted by this. Baseball fans will probably, some baseball fans might be happy. But old Tiger Stadium, completely gone, completely demolished. Not even the ball diamonds there anymore. It has completely been wiped out, taken over by Detroit Pal. But the new stadium is opening this year, 2018. There's not an ounce of original Tiger Stadium left there, sadly. Not even the field now. It's all artificial turf. They did away with all the grass. It's gone. Completely gone. It's sad. Some would say that it actually looks nice with the artificial turf. I am not one. I feel like you destroyed the original Tiger Stadium. You killed what was left of Tiger tradition and history, of all the great people that have ever historically been on that field. There's nothing left now. Nothing. Except for the location. And that's my rant about that. WWE will be getting a new announcer in former Impact announcer Jeremy Borash. Coach Hoke on the move again. Coach Hoke is going to be going to the NFL and joining the Panthers, I believe it was. First time in the NFL for Coach Hoke. And, oh wow, we're about an hour and 5 minutes into the show. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there as to not make it too long for everybody. So, anyway, it is Super Bowl weekend. I'm sorry I didn't have more Super Bowl-ish stuff for you guys. It kind of sucks, but we got a good show anyway. It's over an hour long. Hope everybody enjoys the show. Thank you again so much for all your love and support, and thank you for continuing to send me mail and get well stuff and everything like that. I much appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and get out there and enjoy some sports this weekend. Man, it's supposed to get cold, and then we're supposed to get some more snow. So, hey, if you're into your snow, you might be able to get out there in your snowmobiles or get out there and ice fish, whatever you like to do out there. It's the weekend. Get out there and enjoy it. And excuse me, enjoy the Super Bowl. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone. We will see you again real soon, right back here on the Sports Frenzy. Take care, and go blue.